Hey you all, it's Miss Wilson. This week for reading, you're going to be applying what you've learned the past 2 weeks about text features and actually creating your own text features in a magazine article. So you're going to have two choices, sunflowers or platypus, for the magazine article that you add text features to. Before I show you how to get on there, I want to make sure that you know to use this link. Each teacher has their own link. So even though on this video you're seeing my name and this link, your teacher's going to have a different link. When you click the link, it's going to say sign in with Google. Click that and make sure that you are signed in with your JCPS account. If you have two Google accounts, pick the one from school. If it asks you for your name, put your first name and your last name, or at least your last initial to be safe. And then if it asks you for a code, the code is right here at the bottom. However, the code should just go in itself. It should automatically be put in place. So once you click this link, if I can get it to work, there we go. It's going to take you to the digital resource. Because it already knows my email address, it's going to bring me right to the source. You're going to have to do what we just talked about. Once it loads, you are going to see that it is 5 pages long. You're also going to see that the text is really big. So if you'd like to see more text, not so big, you can zoom out. If you prefer it big and then you use the scroll bar to scroll down, you can do that. This is your task. A famous nonfiction author has just finished writing some new exciting magazine articles for kids. The only problem is that this author knows nothing about text features and how to use them to make his writing more interesting and fun to look at. He is seeking your help. So there are two articles, sunflowers or platypus. And you have to add at least 3 different text features to whichever article you choose. Try to make them colorful and eye-catching, and they should make your reader excited to learn more or have a better understanding of the article. You can use the internet to help. However, you cannot copy and paste. So we'll talk about what you can do here in a second. So this is just your task. So read through what's expected and then look through the different types of text features. I crossed out photograph because you're not going to be able to insert a photograph. You can still do an illustration, which would just be you using the pen to draw something. You can do a caption, headings, subheadings. You can make a diagram. If you are really good with the pen, you can even make a map, labels, timeline, a graph or chart, a comparison. Cutaway is kind of a stretch unless you are quite the artist with the pen. Same with a close-up. Keywords, bold print or italics. You can use a highlighter to be your bold print, basically. And then a sidebar. So these are all things that you can do to add text features to your article. All right, here is the sunflowers article. Once again, if the font's a little bit small, zoom in. Use your bar over here to scroll down. You have areas where you can insert text features. You can also do them above the text if you want to do headings or subheadings or anything like that. And then this is the platypus article. So read through both articles and see which one you are most interested in. I'm going to do my examples on the platypus article. So one thing that I thought was interesting was it talks about they can be found in streams and rivers of eastern Australia. So one thing you could do is you could look up Australia. So go to handy dandy Google by opening a new tab. Type in Australia and then go to images. Or this one right here would have been good, but I already clicked images, so we'll see what pops up. And I'm going to go to Australia map because I'm going to draw a map of Australia. Okay, so Australia is kind of shaped like a, I don't know, kind of like an N without the stem on it. So I'm going to try to make Australia on my, oops, wrong place. Here we go. On my article. So I'm going to go to pen and you can choose a color. I'm going to choose green because on maps usually land is green. And I'm going to try to make Australia best I can. Okay, and it's not perfect, I know that, but it's pretty good. And then I'm going to add a caption just so there's no confusion. Okay, so that's Australia. And then I want to make a compass rose. So I'm going to make a T over here. That's pretty good. I'm going to try to make this part shorter if I can. Okay, so I'm going to come in with it, try to make it even. Okay, then I need some text. I want, let's see, never eat soggy waffles. If you remember that from second grade, those are the directions. Never for north, eat for east, soggy, S for south, and waffles west. Okay, so I have my compass rose, I have my map labeled, and I'm going to reread that again. They can be found in the streams and rivers of eastern Australia. So east is this direction, and streams and rivers and maps I've always seen as blue. So I'm going to change that color to blue, and I'm going to make this thin because, and I'm going to put some, let's see, some streams and rivers. I should really Google which streams and rivers. That would be cool information to have. But based on the information I've read in the text, that is where the platypus lives, in this area. So I'm going to make a star, and then I'm going to have a little key off to the side here. I'll just put it right here. And that star tells the reader that this is the location of the platypus, where the platypus live. So this is just one suggestion, and I wanted to give you an idea of ways that you can be creative with this and really make it fun and interesting for the reader. If you are getting really into it and you want to do both articles, that would be awesome. But you only need to do one. And I would like you to do 3 different text features. So this is a map. So that is one text feature. So after I do my text feature, I'm going to write the feature I added. So I'm just going to write map and then why I included it and how it helps. This map helps readers visualize. That just means be able to see where the platypus lives in Australia. Period. So I hope this helps, and I hope you all really enjoy being creative and showing us what you know about text features. Good luck.